I did another DORA event today, and one of the things that I'm really noticing in the side conversations that happen before and after these types of events is people quietly asking, what are you seeing? What are you hearing? What's the level of readiness? What's the level of preparation? And we're all kind of noticing the same thing, which is that we're surprised that there's not more activity and that there's not greater pace and that there's not more concern maybe about the state of readiness. Now, one of the things that I am hearing from people in the industry is, well, we've had the Y2K thing and we had GDPR and people cried wolf and told us what an absolute mess it was going to be and what a disaster it was going to be and how scary and awful it was going to be. Then it wasn't. But you see, the thing is, DORA is not Y2K. DORA is not GDPR, stating the obvious here, but bear with me. What I mean by that is, particularly if you look at something like GDPR, it's a really, really important landmark piece of regulation, but it's different, fundamentally different to something like DORA in multiple ways. But the one that I can think of that really stands out is that it's not supervised by the same people and it's not aiming for mitigating the same types of risk. The people who are looking at DORA and who are driving it, policymakers and banking supervisors, I'd never dare to say that they don't care about data protection. They very, very clearly do. What they care about most, though, is financial stability. They care about preventing customer harm. They care about preserving market integrity. Very, very different mandate and a very, very different set of priorities to what data protection authorities care about. A data breach, a serious thing. A data breach is always a serious thing. Again, don't get me wrong, but it's very different to a run on a bank. It's very different to a financial crisis. And DORA is being positioned in that context. We're talking about systemic risk. We're talking about preserving the integrity of the financial ecosystem as a critical component of our societies and of our economy. My read, this is my read, my opinion, and it could be wrong, take it with a pinch of salt, but my read is the level of enforcement that is going to come is an order of magnitude different to what we might have seen with GDPR. Again, criticism of no one here, right? But the risks aren't the same. And with different risks come different risk mitigation measures. If you're hearing in your organization, or if you're one of the people that's currently thinking, we've seen this before, maybe just challenge yourself and say, well, what if? What if it's different? What if it's wrong? What if it's wrong? What if my thinking is not quite aligned with reality? What happens then? Are you in good shape? Are you not in good shape? If you are in good shape, fantastic. But if you're not, maybe just prepare for the contingency where there is stronger enforcement, it does come quicker, and the penalties are higher. Just maybe think forward. Like I said in one of my other videos, your future self might thank you for it.